The secret tunnels, hidden under the mountain.
Secret tunnels! Hi everyone, welcome in, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmy. If you're new here, it's so good to have you here. Today we are watching the Netflix live adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Season 1, Episode 4, Into the Dark. Again, I mentioned this in my last video, but the first episode kind of was a rocky start for me. Won't lie, a little bit unsure, but the past two episodes I've absolutely adored. Last episode we got introduced to Azula, the Cabbage Man most importantly, Jet, and we saw a glance of King Bumi. So of course we're in Omashu. That fight broke out and Aang has been arrested by the Omashu soldiers. If I remember correctly, we're gonna see a lot of King Bumi today, which should be really interesting. I mean, I remember that episode was like scary, but also really exciting in the animated series. Also, with this being episode 4, that means I'm halfway through this season, which makes me so sad because I love this show. I love being able to relive Avatar, but also I'm really excited to watch it too. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. If you aren't already subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. Of course, a thumbs up is appreciated too. Also on my Patreon, I'm 4 weeks ahead, so if you're interested in both early access and full-length reactions, you can check out my link for that in the description below. All right, let's go.
The fires weren't my fault, and neither was the fight.
Save your voice, Earth Kingdom.
Iroh! Oh, that's right. He was arrested as well, so that Zuko could go free.
Started the fight and left you behind and ran away. I'm really starting to see what kind of person he is.
Well,
I doubt that.
yeah, and Zuko's complicated. He has a complicated backstory, and also Iroh did that so that Zuko could go away. He didn't run away on his own.
No, it's not. It's a simple question. Were you helping the firebenders?
Aww, it is sad for his son to find this out.
Anything can be turned into a weapon in the wrong hands.
Yeah,
Especially with the Fire Nation.
I agree, that's true.
I found him. Aang's in prison.
Yeah, Aang's in jail. We got a lot on our plate. Oh, it's Zuko in a disguise. I feel like the perfect amount of time has passed for me from watching the animated series because like I remember things and yet I forgot a lot as well. So it's still nice to have like surprises. 100 years ago! I was so hoping that we would have this flashback with Bumi. I'm so happy.
You sure?
Bumi was a funny kid. That kid was off his rocker.
And a war the Fire Nation could end.
If it were only that simple.
I love that we get to see this much of Iroh.
Not even the loved ones lost along the way.
That's
why Zuko's so hot to catch me.
Iroh.
You could show him this isn't the way. He'll listen to you.
On the contrary,
Yeah, and Zuko isn't ready to listen to that anyways.
Not after today. I'm sorry, I can't.
What about the tunnels?
The tunnels, you say?
The secret tunnels, hidden under the mountain.
Secret tunnels! Please let secret tunnels be in the song.
We'll worry about that. Just help us get inside.
Let's go to the secret tunnels, please.
no one who's been sent there has ever been heard from again.
Iroh. God, that's terrifying.
You're not as lucky. You're going to see the king.
Little do you know, we may or may not be besties with the king.
What is it?
It's my Fire Nation contact.
What does it say?
Any resistance and they'll send everything they've got at us.
Let them come.
Teo?
It's time to stop hiding.
That is a kid with strong will. That's Floppy or something like that. Floopy? I don't remember its name.
He was caught fighting, destroying property.
Bumi's got some drip on.
Scalding hot water, steep for 2 minutes. Tea?
Yeah, always time for tea.
He is the master of all 4 elements. The savior of the world.
Master, not quite, but soon to be, yeah.
And he's very, very good at rock skipping.
Yeah, it's the snort that gives him away.
How are you still alive?
Clean living, the right diet.
Yeah, he's gotta be so old.
Pine bark?
Oh my god.
What idiot told you to put pine bark in it?
Yeah.
You did.
Uh-oh.
A feast.
God. If kid Bumi was off his rocker, I don't know what adult Bumi would be. Truly. What's larger than a rocker? A rocket? He took a rocket out to Mars. Came back multiple times. That's King Bumi. Oh, doesn't she carry that with her for her bending? I had forgotten about that.
Jet.
Hey, Jet.
Betray us.
Betray you?
Nah, let bygones be bygones, right?
If you stand against us, you are.
Nah, dude. There's not just your side and the wrong side. That's just not how it is.
You're not fighting for anything you love. You're fighting because of hate.
Yep.
Just
Katara's
like
right.
the Firebenders.
Oh, she's right. She's got a point. Jet really came at the wrong time. She just got a pouch full of water.
Goodbye, Jet.
Goodbye, Jet.
That's because of me.
That wasn't you. That was me.
Yeah, that was her and her mom. Zuko, he's not going to be in an open cell. Why did he even look in there?
The other one's still here.
Other one.
Yeah, the bald kid.
Oh, he's got to choose between his uncle or Aang.
They practically jump into your mouth.
That's goofy.
Heard it really helps with your complexion.
But please. That is quite the dad joke.
Good choice.
Lopsy. I think that's his pet's name.
Oh, those monks were always a bit flighty. Am I right? Huh?
But forced. But
Don't you care?
Care?
uh-oh.
Have you watched your whole world burn down around you?
Sure. That's easy to have resentment, especially to a friend that just seemingly left.
Can't make me believe you've lost hope. Not you, Bumi.
Oh.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge? Guys, this is for sure where they sing Secret Tunnel, right?
Do you hear music?
I do, Katara. I do. I hear it. Let's go closer, please. This is so exciting. This is it. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Shake it.
Come on, Sokka, participate with the music. Sokka likes it. Katara is unsure, but that's okay.
Harmony, music, love.
They're just like, okay.
Those are the tunnels.
Sing about them, man. Man with headband. Sing about them.
We don't have a choice.
Oh, it's not a headband, it's a hat. That's my excuse. That's probably why he's not singing.
You should probably see this. It's a tale of two lovers.
Two lovers. Come on now. I know you have it in you.
Oma and Shu met on top of the mountain that divided their two villages.
I loved this.
Villages were enemies, so they couldn't be together.
If I remember
But their love
correct,
was-
this is like the way it looked in the animation too.
They learned earthbending from the badger moles, becoming the first earthbenders.
And I love the story.
The great city was named Omashu. As a monument to their love.
Omashu. So cool.
Remember that. Especially if you're going to go into the dark void from which no living being ever returned.
Two lovers.
There's nothing to be afraid of in there.
Katara, stop talking. Tunnel. Secret tunnel. Ah. This feels so good for the child Emmy in me. Oh. Wow.
You sure? Come on, don't hesitate to speak up.
Wow. Poor Iroh. Ha. Good idea, Iroh. We'll come get you, buddy.
I should take the route that doesn't.
Oh, who the heck just leaves crystals on the ground?
Bumi, what is this?
Yeah, Bumi, what the heck is going on? God, that looks like painful. It's sharp.
Of rock candy.
Is that actually candy? It actually looked like rock, so I'm scared about his teeth. Zuko did go after them. Iroh. He knows where his priorities are most of the time.
I'm coming, Uncle.
Wahoo! We gotta save him.
Map's unclear, but I got a hunch.
The map doesn't even matter as well. We gotta be in total darkness.
So you can follow the light. That's how you find the path.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Love is all you need. Love makes the world go round.
Now you're listening to the minstrel.
Okay, the Beatles.
Was flat out lying to you.
Says the girl who fell for a terrorist.
That's not what happened.
Whoa.
You should've-
Whoa, guys, stop this.
Dad put me in charge.
You're not Dad.
Oh, Katara, too far. Wow, that is so just dehumanizing.
The city had to ration fresh water after the first year of the siege.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, their feelings are justified, but it's like Iroh's not the target for this.
He was on watch the night you torched the Eastern Wall.
Yikes. He may be the target.
I can still smell smoke when I go to sleep at night.
Oh, God.
Never really goes away.
Yeah, I guess I can't really defend Iroh in this moment.
Is that your pitiful way of saying you're sorry for what you did? I wasn't talking about me. Sir.
Dang, Iroh.
You know nothing of loss.
Okay. Well, now don't go there. Aw, that was hard for him to do. It was kind of like the only way to get him to stop, I guess.
Is it true he abandoned the siege?
Yes, after his son was killed.
He'll be forever known as a coward.
Stop. I don't want to hear this about Iroh.
His sacrifice will be enshrined in legend.
Poor Iroh. He did lose his son.
What a great honor for you and for Lieutenant to die in the service of the Fire Nation.
God, what like a weird thing to say as well. The fact that you have to say what a great honor that was.
He'd won it for finishing first in his officer class.
Oh, see, Zuko's not that way. He knew he had to say more. He wanted to. Oh.
Lieutenant never needed it because he was the strongest person I knew.
That's so sad. And he's gonna stay sitting with Iroh. Zuko. My heart. I recognize this music too. Iroh. Somebody give him a hug. Oh, it hurts. What a flashback that was.
He got me to see that I'd only been thinking about how Mom died and not how she lived.
Yeah, that was like the good thing that Jet did.
That's not right.
The crystals were just crystals.
Oops.
Unless
The
tunnels are changing.
The tunnels are changing. That would be so scary to actually be experiencing.
Let's play one final game.
One final game. Show us, Bumi.
One final game to play, Avatar.
When did he change clothes? Or at least take off his hat?
Versus me.
1v1, let's go. Who would have expected it? To the death? I mean, that man's over 100. Does he even care about death anymore?
Any chance I imagine that?
No. That's the Badgers. Oh my god. Yeah, when you think of badgers, you think cute little animals. And when you think of moles, you think of cute little animals. So who would have expected that from a badger mole? Let's go, Zuko. Save your uncle. Look at them! Back to back like that. You know, it's probably really weird for anyone who hasn't seen the animated show for me to be like rooting for them. So my apologies for that. Like, I would love to know what people who didn't see that and are watching this first think. I wish I could rewatch it over myself, the animated version for the first time.
We've all seen enough death.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it. Oh, because contrary to your belief, he has a heart. God, it's like a bullet/knife wound. Oh my god.
Thanks.
Those guys are just hungry. Is there much to eat in these caves, tunnels? Aww, okay, see, look, they're cute now.
Anger, fear, but mostly love.
Aww, good thing you guys love each other. And care about each other, otherwise he would have been food.
Excuse me, Mr. Badgermole. We'd really appreciate if you could show us.
Excuse me, Mr. Badgermole. Classic Sokka line. You know, he may not look it, but we know that Bumi's been in shape these past 100 years. And I love earthbending. I think I said this in the first episode too, but I think if I was a bender, I would be air or earth.
Some of us have to fight even when we don't want to. That's what it means to be in a war!
Some of us have to fight even if we don't want to. Poor Bumi. He's just been through stuff.
You were the Avatar. And you left us.
Yeah.
You can't rely on anyone. Even your friends.
Even your friends. So he feels just so betrayed. Not the quicksand. That's scary. I think most of these attacks are how they were in the show, too, in the animated show. So it's cool to see them come to life. Oh, God. Yeah, that looks like it was load-bearing.
Help me!
Let it fall.
Let it fall? No.
Who gets the last of the food scraps, the orphanage, or the soldiers?
Just as he's done, as king.
To be the Avatar.
No!
Let's go, Aang.
Then the world is doomed.
The world is doomed. I mean, I get the lesson that Bumi's trying to teach him, but he's not about to just let his friend die. Let's go. Good job, Katara. That pouch of water has really served us well today.
So you didn't learn anything at all.
You were wrong.
We did learn.
You can rely on your friends. And that's the only way I'm gonna save the world.
Exactly. Exactly, Aang. We gotta do it with the friends.
I wasn't here for the world. Or for you.
Aww.
Fortunately, a source tipped us off.
Yay. He did the right thing.
One more challenge for you.
Yay. I remember that. That's funny. My cabbages. Love that guy. Oh, shortly after the incident.
I've come fully prepared. All the tea I need.
And that's important.
How about a friend?
Yeah. And Iroh would like nothing more than to join Zuko. Oh, that song. That's like Iroh's song.
Everything I need is on this.
Aww. Including the tea. Don't forget the tea, but mainly Zuko.
Like I said, all the tea I need.
Exactly, Iroh. I was with you there. There goes Appa, flying in the night.
Nothing. Let's get you home.
Yeah, nothing. Y'all got other priorities right now. And Zuko's good for taking care of him and putting the Avatar on the back burner. Friends, thank you so much for watching Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 1, Episode 4 with me. That was great. We did get to see Bumi, we got to see the flashbacks, and you know, the feelings that he's kind of built up with all his experiences over the past 100 years, and I thought that was really powerful. I also thought seeing more of Iroh and Zuko's relationship and how that came to be, especially Iroh's backstory, was important, needed, and very powerful. I think it's interesting because like obviously these are less episodes, but I believe it's like the same or near the same amount of actual minutes as the first season of the animated series. But it seems like Zuko is like more human faster than in the animated series. Again, it's been a while since I've watched it. Like I feel like in the animated series, it was like such a big deal that he put Iroh first because he's always like, we gotta find the Avatar right now. I don't care about anything else. But he does care about Iroh, and that is a big deal. And I think their bond is so special. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching with me. And until I see you in the next video, I hope you stay hydrated, stretch your legs, please don't get arrested, and I will see you then. Goodbye.